Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Leo's Garden in the Suburbs. As you can see here, it is that time. That's right, seed starting time. So here's what I have going on. This year I am doing a trial with this Coast of Maine seed starter. Organic, natural, all that. One thing I will say, this shows up wet. Came wet, it was moist, didn't have to add any water or anything else. So I'm doing that for some of my seeds. And I'm also doing what I used last year, which is Pro Mix. This has pretty much everything you need in it, general use, usage, mycorrhiza, the whole works. And as you can see, it has peat moss, perlite, vermiculite, ground limestone, wetting agent, and mycorrhiza fungi in it. So with that, I added hot water to moisten it up, and that's how you get everything in there. Me personally, I like to use plastic cups, red solo cups, blue solo cups, whatever solo cup color you can find. Make sure that you cut holes in the bottom, which I will show you here in just a second. And you come in here to the station, and as you can see, this is the main mix. It's a lot darker, and the rest of the stuff, I mean, kind of looking at it right now with the light, you would think that it's not wet. It's wet. See, it's wet, but the seaweed stuff from Maine, that's a lot darker, a lot wetter. So I'm gonna have to monitor that as we go. In the cups, cut holes in the bottom for drainage, because you don't want to overwater, but I also water from the bottom. I do reuse some of the stuff that I get from, I go down to the local places where they sell the seed starts and all that kind of stuff, and I'll get some of the old containers, try to reutilize them, or if I see neighbors using those, I'll reutilize them. But here is everything we have. I fill these up to right about here or so, and then I'll put the seeds in and then top them off with more soil. That way they get a proper amount of soil coverage and everything. Have the wireless timer in the back. So these will start off with 16 hours of light until they start sprouting, and then I will move them to 12 hours and let them get going. So that's the start of this year. I didn't start any eggplant or squash or anything like that. We still have another 8 weeks or so before the start of the season. Usually start those about 4 weeks out. So I will update you guys, and you'll be able to see what we're doing. Also, this is my lemon plant. I did leave it outside a little too long, brought it back in, and have been working with it, and there's a lot of new growth going, so definitely happy with that. Also trying something where when we do a pot of coffee, anything that's left in the coffee, we're watering the plant with that, of course, after it cools down. So we'll kind of take you along, let you show you how much bigger this gets as things go. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.